The fullbacks really helps. There we go. Fucking 3-0 Paddock FC. Fucking hell, can we play you every week or what? Knocked down, cleared, boom, fuck off, 2-0, get in. The defensive shape of this fucking Springer team. Behave yourself, mate. Oh, Griffith there. Right then, welcome back. This is a new video that I'm going to be doing because of, obviously, we've put ourselves into lockdown with all the things that's happening with coronavirus. So all the lads are now working from home. It made sense for me to try and do something that's going to take up a lot of time, something that's going to, something that's going to pass the possible month or two that was sitting at home and waiting for Premier League football to return. So the only thing that seemed like a sensible thing to do was try and get Paddock FC into the Champions League. Now, hopefully most of you have seen the video that we've seen from my channel where we've done a bit of a reality show on Stretford Paddock and the birth of that football club. Now, I don't know how many of you actually know what our plans with that football club are. The plans with that football club are to get us into the football pyramid. And the football pyramid that we can get into is probably Division 1 or Division 2 of the Manchester League. Now, I found a little patch for Football Manager which allows me to get into the Manchester Premier League. So we wouldn't go into the Manchester Premier League to start with, but this is fantasy, this is a reality game, so we are in the Manchester League. So that's probably about only 1 or 2 leagues above where we could actually be. So we could probably get promoted and be in this, as per this guy's update, in the next year or two, I guess. So there we go, Stretford Paddock FC, got the logo in there. We've even got the kit in there, right there, which looks wicked. And right above me, probably not far off what our away kit is going to actually look like. And I'm going to be checking those out pretty soon. We got the new catalogue from Umbro. It's in the other room, otherwise I'd show you. We've got a couple of options for our away kit for this season. So if you're interested in any of those, then all you got to do is go to stretfordpaddockfc.com, click the club shop, and you can get some of the different merch, including this that I'm getting and including this that I'm wearing as well. I'm fully merched out while we're doing this episode today. So here's the plan. Here's what we're going to do. We are going to take over, well, we have taken over Stretford Paddock, and we're going to try and get promoted out of the Manchester Prem. Once we get out of the Manchester Prem, we are then into what's more traditionally seen as the English football pyramid. This is Division 11. If you went Premier League's Division 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all the way down to 11. This is Division 11, commonly known as Step 7 of the non-league pyramid. We get promoted, we go into Step 6 of the non-league pyramid. In that, you're talking about your North West Counties Division 1, you're talking about East Midlands Counties League, you're talking the South West Peninsula Premier Division, the Northern League Division 2, the West Midlands Regional League. It's kind of mental, it's still all regional, it's all that sort of stuff. Then if you get promoted out of that one, you are at Step 5, which is Division 9. You've got the Combined Counties League, the Eastern Counties League, the Essex Senior League. You might have heard of that because that's what Hashtag United are in. So we are probably like 3 levels below where Hashtag are, but hopefully everything goes to plan with Stretford Paddock and we get, boom, into that pyramid. And actually, once you get to Step 10, I think if you finish in the top half of the table in Step 10, you're in the FA Cup the next year. So we can actually, I can sit here and tell you that I'm playing Footy Manager now. In 2.5, 3 years' time, if everything goes to plan, I could actually manage an FA Cup game, an official FA Cup game. How mad's that, for reals? I did boost our reputation a little bit because I think Stretford Paddock at this level, as we've already seen with what we've done in terms of recruitment and the trial day and all that lot, we have a bit of popularity and stuff because of everything that we're doing with YouTube. So I thought, let's boost our reputation just a little bit. I've given us no money. I haven't touched any money. I'll show you the accounts, finances. Our money's gone up. I think we got a thing, but as you can see there, starting down, we started at 0. And let me show you this in terms of what we got in terms of season ticket sales. Now, I don't mean to brag, but have a look at that. The ticket office has confirmed that the club have sold 5 season tickets. That's this sort of absolute turbo ballers that we're dealing with down here at the non-league level. So you better watch out for us because we're coming for the big stuff. This is what I'm looking at in terms of my tactics generally. I'm going with a back 4. I'm going with one midfielder. Realistically, I want this midfielder there. I want him sitting right on the back of the defence. But if I put him there, then you know the way it colours all the squares and shows your preparedness levels and the link-ups and all that lot, it completely goes to shit. So I have to put him in the centre of the pitch right there to link the defence to the midfield. But in reality, a ball-winning midfielder just sits right on top of those two central defenders for me. Then I've got a complete mixed bag of an attacking... I was going to say quartet, but it's not a quartet, is it? It's a quintet? I don't know. These five. So what I've got there, I've got a playmaker, an attacking midfielder, an enganche, a deep line playmaker, and an advanced forward. It's a total mashup. The way we play is counter-pressing, press hard. We do play on the floor, but I'm quite direct with it. I'm not tick-a-tacker. We're not going to pass side to side for fuck all. This is non-league. This is step 11. We are going bosh, forward, score some goals, harass everybody, and hope that we can get something in the bag. That's what I'm thinking. It'll come unstuck a few times, undoubtedly, and I'll definitely get smacked around by a couple of teams that are pretty decent. But that's what we're going for. We have got the Bible here next to us. Should we come unstuck? Now, I was going to go free at the back because that's what Bielsa wants us to do. But I can't go free at the back in non-league. You just get told you're a fucking hipster knobhead, and you're just going to get absolutely flattened, aren't you? Alright, so here we go. This is going to be the first ever game that we have for Stretford Paddock FC. We are playing Springhead. It is in the Manchester League. It is the first game of the season. I know less than fuck all about this opposition. I know less than fuck all about any of the teams at this level. It does seem like I've been given an half-decent team to crack on with, and I think that's a good thing, obviously, because at least it means that we're going to get a bit of a start to this season, aren't we? Once we get a little bit of a start going on, we've got happy days then. I'm going to show you guys this. So, I've just kicked in for the last 2 weeks or so to try and get through to this game so I can actually start it. This is my squad at the moment. 2 weeks ago, I picked a team and I had a full squad. I've lost a centre-half and I've lost 2 midfielders. I don't have any players on contracts. I am an amateur team, which means anybody can come in and take my players, and that has been happening, and that's been happening a lot. So even though it might start well, I think it's going to depreciate very quickly because we are really going to struggle if we can't manage to get a lot of players out. Looking at that there, some of these players are absolutely shit. So we may need to amend our starting 11 and our formation to be able to fit in what's going to be a decent team. But this is how I want to play, so I'm going to try and forge ahead with this. But if we lose our first 3 or 4 games, we're going back to the fucking drawing board, aren't we? So we are playing the 4-1-3-2. As you see, there's quite a bit of a gap here in the middle of the midfield, but I'm hoping, because we have a high line, which I'll show you guys, we have a very high defensive, fucking Cleveland Brown show, a very high defensive line. We also push high from the front as well, so hopefully the defence comes right up behind the attack, and we don't get caught out too much. We are looking to counter press, and we are looking to counter when we win the ball back as well. My target is to hit it to the playmaker. I've never done this one before, but my thinking is I got fucking 5 playmakers, so someone's got to be able to get it if we get it to them. In possession, we're looking at play out of defence, hit it into the middle, and then looking from overlaps from both these fullbacks. Now, I think then that's a lot of attacking players. I would expect quite high-scoring games. As expected, defensive 4-4-2 coming there from Springhead. Absolutely shit themselves already coming into the game. Here we go. First ever game of Stretford Paddock FC. 1-0 here, we're going. Fullbacks crossed it in. Numbers in the box there. As you can see, there's 4 players in the box. We found it. We're in. We're 5 minutes in. And it's fucking 1-0 to the Paddock. Fantastic. Having the lion's share of possession. We're having the lion's share of shots. 1-0 ahead. Half an hour gone. Launched it forward. Counter press is working on the top there. We've played it in. He's shot first time. It's in the fucking back of the net. Get in. Our first half of football in the pyramid. I can't really ask for more than that. Looks like that centre forward is healing just a little bit. Here's our new signing Baldwin. Pumps it forward. Very Liverpool-esque. Can we win the second ball? I haven't seen anything of them in our half whatsoever yet. I don't think they've had a shot either, so that's always good. We're winning the ball back there. Back to the keeper. This is a piece of piss for us. All day long, this. All day, baby. What tier is this overall? This is level 11. If you want to go from Premier League being 1, We're 11. So we got a long fucking way to go. Free kick. That's 30 yard out. The keeper spilled it. Oh, what the fuck? We do seem to be using the keeper a lot. These was playing a defensive 4-4-2, but they're not doing anything. Them two strikers aren't putting us under any pressure. They're sitting in 2 banks of 4, and having that 5 in and around them, plus the fullbacks, really helps. There we go. Fucking 3-0 Paddock FC. Fucking hell, can we play you every week or what? This is mint. Juno into Wilson unmarked, and it's fucking 4-0 Paddock FC. Free kick, edge of the box, whipped in, back post. Has he given a penalty? Oh, and we get a fucking penner as well. 5-0 FC incoming. Now it'll get his second. Too easy that, my mate. Too easy. Jesus Christ. Can we actually play you every week? With the leagues actually not being on the game, you're going to basically walk the leagues until the Conference North. That's kind of my thinking as well. I do think that we're probably going to fly up a couple of leagues. The problem that I envisage us having is that because we're an amateur team, any of these players that start to get a bit of a hot streak, they're just going to get snapped up by a conference team, a League 2 team, anything like that, aren't they? Nightmare. Whipped in. Oh, not bad. Free kick. I think this is going in, the way it's gone. Fucking course it is. Space on the left. I can't... The defensive shape of this fucking Springer team. Behave yourself, mate. Oh, Griffith there. Absolutely bellied one in. 7-0 in the 91st minute. Well, there we go. First game in. Pretty happy with that, I guess. Fucking hell are you supposed to say after that? Old Altringham's next. Absolutely shitting it. They've just gone... How'd Paddock get up? Yep, sound. Stretford Paddock takeover rumours not to be believed. As talk of potential takeovers surround Manchester Football League Premier Division outfit Stretford Paddock 442 are reporting that despite the speculation, the club would need to receive an offer truly worthy of consideration if they're entering into talks. Something like that's got to happen on it, I reckon, as you fly up the leagues. It's got to happen like that. Righty, favourites for the game. It's going to happen all season, that, innit? We're at home again and he's telling me to go balanced instead of attacking. Maybe just won 7 fucking nil, you dickhead. These one play with a 4-1-4-1. See how it goes with them then. Oh, computers changed us to the white sock variety. I always like that when United play in the old white socks, white shorts, red top. Reminds me of European games. I like that. There we go. We're in. Juna's in. Square it. Square it. Oh, he's had a shot. Missed it. Half time. Not as anywhere near as convincing as the last game, obviously. We are dominant in the game. We're having more shots. A slightly bit more possession. Seems like they're sitting back deep. It's holding us off a little bit. Win it. There you go. That's pressing. Win it. Cross it. There we go. He's got time. And it's 1-0 to Paddock. Come on, the lads. I thought he made the bad decision there, but what was good to see, we pause it there, there was 5-ish players inside the box. It's numbers inside the box. That gives you the options. Junior's crossed another one in. It's gone to the back stick. Has he given a penalty again? Oh, come on, the lads. Higgs again. He's going bottom right this time. Same last time. Oh, he's at the post. Oh, let's hope that doesn't fuck us up. We've definitely got the numbers around here. I think as long as we get... I know he didn't even follow it in. What a fucking knob. Riley's holding on to it. He's offside, surely. I'm not going to celebrate. Yeah, he's offside. He's offside. Knocked down. Cleared. Boom. Fuck off. 2-0. Get in. Screamer of a goal. Righty then. Starting to have a little bit of football here now. Well done, that. Wilson made it there by spreading it. It was a proper Scholesy moment, that. Could have had a shot, didn't. Andres Pereira was shooting for definite there, wasn't he? Could have had a shot, didn't. Spread it out wide to someone who was in a better position, and we scored. Job's a good one. Well, there we go, 2-0. 9 goals scored, 0 conceded in 2 games. I don't think you can say fairer than that, can you? I think that's an absolutely fucking belting start. I got a couple more games in for this particular episode, and I reckon that's going to be happy days, that, isn't it? So yeah, we're the only ones with a perfect record so far. Yeah, happy days. Right, here we go then, game 3. This is Beachfield United, Stretford Paddock, match 3. Can we make it 3 out of 3 for the Paddock? It seems like... Oh, off the post. Didn't follow it in. It seems like the way we've started has been like an absolute house on fire. I don't think we can maintain this over the course of a season. We are losing our best players left, right and centre because they're getting snapped up by big teams. But it's been a brilliant start so far. Hopefully it can continue. And we're able to recruit, and maybe that little rumour about us getting took over actually happens. Foot your life up with beer. You can foot your life up with gambling. You can foot your... Oh, get in! Joe Thompson. First goal of the season. You can foot your life up with pizzas and cheeseburgers if you want. How can we know when and where I'm playing? I'll definitely be along to give it a watch. It'll definitely be all over our socials when we get a game. And if and when we join a league, the fixtures will be published. So you'll be easily able to check it out. There we go. 2-0. George Wilson. Oh, a piece of piss, this Manchester League like. Just finished reading The Building a Yellow Wall, a book on Uli Hess. Recommended. Made me think about how United would be if we had a 50+1. Imagine the Stretford and all standing red wall. Honestly, that model is, I think, how you should run a football club. I don't think it ever happens. Oh, fucking finish, lad. Oh, was that in? That was a goal. Bastard. Right, he's looking complacent. Well, he's fucking coming off. How about that? He's looking tired. Let's bring him on for him. Let's roll on that. This is the one. Uncut story of Sir Alex Ferguson. It's in the mid-2000s. Daniel Taylor told us about that when he came to the podcast, so I thought I'd get it. Not read it yet. Is that in? That's in. 3-0. We love scoring a late winner, don't we? Or a late goal. 22 shots, 9 on target, 62% possession. Dominant, easy fucking win from Stretford Paddock FC. 4 from 4. Up the fucking paddock. Right, here we go then. This is the table after 3 games. We are top. Not conceded a goal. Won every game. Scored 12 in 3 wins. Basically clear already of Stockport in second, and then nobody else even close really after that. I mean, they're all 4 or 5 points flying. Next up, Royton Town, who are rock bottom of the league. I don't think it's going to go well for them, to be honest with you. But right, for you guys on Twitch, I'm going to advance it a little bit more, but for everybody watching the YouTube video, this is this bit. Right then, thank you for tuning in for episode 1. That is the start of the journey with Stretford Paddock FC, seeing how far we can take this football team. Manchester League to the Champions League, Paddock FC to the Premier League. Can we do it? How long is it going to take us? How many seasons is it going to take us? We've started off perfect. Absolutely fucking perfect. Couldn't have asked for any more than that. But thank you guys for tuning in. As the link says down here, patreon.com/Stephen Howson if you'd like to support the channel and keep us going while everything's gone tits up. Or if you'd like to get hold of some merch, the link for that will be in the description. But thank you guys for tuning in. I'll see you guys in the next one.